So as you know, back in September, my area of Florida was hit not once, but twice with two devastating hurricanes. And what that meant for me is we actually lost a couple vehicles, and the one that you guys have seen the most on the channel is our OBS F-150 Frank. Frank's been on the channel since day one, and honestly, this truck has really helped us out with the entire getting the channel up and running, whether it's running across town to pick up parts, haul engines, tow cars. It's always behind the scenes putting in a ton of work, and the loss from the storm was honestly a huge hit to the channel and has made things pretty difficult for the last couple of months. Let me show you kind of what we went through with the storm and what happened to the truck, and then I can update you on what's going on today. Well, it's a sad day, folks, but this is probably the last time we're gonna see Frank on the channel. Copart just called. He's gonna be coming to an insurance lot near you soon. Nearly 10 years of awesome service, and honestly plan to keep this truck for a lifetime. So it's a pretty sad day. But once the dust settles from all this, I have a few other ideas. Definitely want an OBS still in the low-tech family. Unsure of exactly what I want to get yet, but definitely going to try and get something interesting. So definitely, if you've been following along for OBS content, don't worry, there will be something coming very soon. Just understand that not only did I lose a couple vehicles, my entire house was flooded too. So I'm working on bringing that back online and trying to keep some content coming out on the cars I do still have for you in the meantime. But thank you all for your support, and more coming very soon. You can actually see where oil was pushed out of the engine as the floodwaters got inside. And here you can really see how high the water got over the gas flap in the back, and again in the engine bay, really up to really the spark plug level, so completely submerged. And here it shows the ECU probably about 80% submerged underwater as well. Give you an idea of how bad the flood was, that's over 30 inches of water. And unfortunately, our beloved IPL was in the garage and suffered a similar fate with water basically above the wheel line. Just getting home and Frank is being loaded up. Sad day. Hi Frank, it was a good 8 years. So as you can probably see, there was no saving the truck. Unfortunately, with the floodwaters as high as they got, it had got basically in the motor, the gas tank, the electronics, ECU, everything was fried. And the truck, honestly, with the amount of rust and stuff it already had, really was not worth saving. So with that, that brings us to today. And I'm about to go on a little road trip and hopefully introduce you guys to the new member of Low Tech Garage who will be filling Frank's void and will continue to allow us to remember Frank as we move on to the future as well. So I'm gonna hop in the car and you will meet me back out here in a little bit, and hopefully you'll get to see who's joining the garage here this weekend. So welcome to another episode of Low Tech Garage, and if you came here via the way of our latest truck, you are in the right place. Like I mentioned earlier, truck is instrumental to the channel. It is always working behind the scenes to help me put content out for everyone here, whether it's picking up engines, wheels, towing cars to and from other shops. It is always there putting in work, even when you're not seeing it on the channel. And as you know, we just have a huge soft spot for these OBS Fords. So if you are here for the new truck, please consider subscribing. There's going to be plenty of content on the truck, going through all of it and giving it that Low Tech Garage treatment to make sure that it will be with us for many years to come. And also all the adventures we're about to go on using said truck to move the fleet here around town in the upcoming episodes as well. So like I said, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and please leave me a comment below because I do my best to respond to everyone. All right, well, I just picked the new truck up. This may look familiar to some folks, but I'm losing the light a little bit and wanted to make it home. So what I'll do is at the next stop, maybe at the gas station, I can give you guys a quick walk around and we'll do a proper introduction when I get a little bit closer to home. But right now I've got about a 30-40 minute ride, so this will be a good first test for the truck. All right, here she is. Everybody meet our new F-150. And he doesn't have a name quite yet, but look at this. And one of my favorite things about the truck has got to be this blue interior. And it's not in that bad shape for nearly 30 years old. And the eagle-eye viewers might notice we got 4x4 this time. So a nice little upgrade. And under the hood, we have the 5-liter V8 as well. So before we had the 4.9 6-cylinder, which was a great motor, but you can't go wrong with a small block Ford. And I'm sure some of you guys see all these random little wires dangling around under here. Definitely something we're gonna take notice of and go through the truck and basically rip out anything that is not OEM just to get this thing driving 100%. One of the many issues we got, look at these puppies. That's what we call some dry rotting. So these will be getting addressed right away. I think if we look for the date codes, these are from 2011, so 14 years old. So needless to say, there's a few things that are going to need to be addressed pretty quickly on the truck. Like I said, no OBS, they are pretty reliable, but I want to make sure this thing is good to go for years to come. So as you see, those tires need to get taken care of right away. Also, there is some noise coming from the front of the engine. It sounds like hopefully an idler or something like that is in dire need of being replaced. And then there's lots of other little bits and pieces and kind of common OBS things that need to be addressed as well. All of that stuff I'm going to go over in another video. I'm not going to get too in the weeds on this one. I just got the truck yesterday and I wanted to share it with you all right away to let you know we now have a truck back in the fleet, and that means We have access to get our parts all the time. We have the ability to move cars around, so on and so forth. And for the viewers that enjoyed the OBS content, there is going to be a lot more coming your way as well. So that's where I'm going to wrap the video for today. I am going to leave you guys with some glamour shots of the new truck for you all to check it out in a little more detail. But thank you all so much for watching. I am super excited to have another F-150 on the channel. I truly love these trucks. They are so loyal and dependable and easy to maintain, and I love sharing my experience of them with you. And like I said, there's going to be plenty more content on this truck to come. There's lots of little things it needs. As much as it is running and driving and will do the job I need, I want to make it that much more reliable and that much nicer as well. And the eagle-eye viewers behind me may notice that the Mustang is looking extremely close too. I am currently working on finishing the video for this, so it should be coming out on the heels of this video as well. So if you are new to the channel and you came this way because of the F-150, like I said, there's going to be a lot of content coming out on this very, very soon. So definitely hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and drop me a comment on your thoughts of the truck, or if you have any questions or want to share your knowledge about them with me as well, because I love learning and equally sharing my knowledge back with you. But with that, I'm going to wrap it up here, and I will see you on the next episode. And like I said, enjoy the glamour shots of the truck that will follow this.